okay. I'll go to my mind palace.
Okay. All right. Welcome. Everyone is here, ready to do some Coriolis. All right. So, as a recap from last time, you are the chosen, right? You are the chosen, and you have been given a not an order, but a plea to go to Sadal because the Amarat has requested the chosen specifically to come to Sadal and to figure out what the horizon is going. What the horizon is going to do with the Natir flotilla, right? This flotilla that was created by the Zenithians, right? And now, hey, what are we going to do with this, right? So we're trying to get the Third Horizon to join hands in doing so. So you go to the new area, Dacorum, a asteroid space station, and you were sent over to Captain Hamisha. Captain Hamisha is the captain of the Barbazel's Dream. She is a Barbazel herself. Barbazels being from all the way back into the first book. And so you go onto the ship. She's taking you, escorting you, and you get to know the crew a little bit. There's a moment where the crew is pro-Zenithian, and the others, yourselves, are not. Some heated debates occur, but the captain raises her hand, telling everyone to chill. And from there, what happened? You got a plea from a freighter ship that came in from, what was it? Where's the Third Horizon? From the system next to Zalo, so AIWAZ, 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 and there was a moment of what are we going to do, because we saw some Corsairs pop out that basically was warning this freighter that they had to go back because they did not give a message that they were coming. And so that is against the law here in Kua currently, especially large ships, especially those of Cilician descent or make. So that's how the Third Horizon has sort of changed at this point, right? You have to give a heads up if someone's going to be coming. They did not do this. They were pleading. They said that they were looking for safety within Kua, and Hamoud bringing up that, yeah, they're probably the people from Zalos B who were trying to flee prosecution and conflict and war, just as Hamoud had done many cycles ago. And so the last call, let me see here. Where is it? The dataless. Samir. I don't know. I'm trying to find the last roll here for you. Yes, the manipulation roll. Tariq informs the Corsairs to put their weapons down. And I believe you told him, hey, the freighter is going to be going into a system. What was it? It was Altea. and just leave him alone, right? Basically. That was the command given by Tariq, and he was invoking the Chosen. So I believe that is where we left off. Any questions before we begin?
How was your week, Oddball?
Man, stressful. Trying to keep myself sane, trying not to think crazy thoughts, and but there's also hope. There's hope. I'm getting more involved with the community, and trying to do my part and see what I can do. Had to cancel my Wednesday games because of it. There's just a lot up in the air. Yeah, I don't like this.
But Warhammer will come back, right? It'll come back, right?
I hope. God, I hope. Hey,
Yankee just watched all of his friends get shot right in front of him.
Yes. You're gonna bring him back, right? For
I hope. No, I just need to get things in order, see what the game plan is for myself and my family. But yeah, it's just there's a lot going on. So hopefully I can go back to those. But in the meantime, I'd rather be spending that time strategizing on the plan going forward, and trying to see what I can do. So it's been great to answer your question.
Hell yeah.
I hope everyone else is okay. And I hope their weeks are going as well as they can. If you never need to talk, I'm here. But yeah. With that said, any other questions before we begin? All right. Awesome. Okay. Let us set the mood. All right. Here we go. All right. That's taking a while. All right. Ready for real? Hold up. Let me refresh here. There we go. Okay. Yes, but Basil's dream. You know that the McKidd has informed you and informed the captain that more signatures are on the way. Tariq has given the message to the Corsairs, invoked the name of the Chosen, And you continue to hear pleas of help coming from the Zalician freighter. After the transmission is broadcast, you wait. It seems that time stands still. Do you fight? Do you put the rest of the crew at risk? What happens if the Corsairs attack?
What was the status of the portal jump that we were calculating?
Oh, yes, you were calculating. Excuse me. You were calculating the portal jump. That is still ongoing. And I'm guessing I believe you had my kid, or was someone else doing it?
I think it was my kid, yeah.
Still going. As you watch from the bridge, you can see yourselves between the freighter and the Corsairs. No response has been given. What's going through your head, Tariq?
Don't do it, you stupid bastards. Going to create a giant shit show here. If they engage, we will have to leave. We have done what we can. Their fates are in the hands of the icons.
Samir, your fellow people are on that freighter. Oh, is he gone? I don't know. You are mute. Oh, there he is. All right, he's back.
Yeah, no, I'm here. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm. It's going through Samir's head. Or, Said, sorry. Said's.
Say who?
Sorry. Samir's the other group.
Saeed is praying, I would say, at this point, as he often is, that the martyr protects her faithful in the other ship, but that the martyr also puts some sense and reason into his friends and the crew of the ship he's on.
Excellent. Hamoud?
Hamoud is praying to the preacher, trying to bless their ship and their safe passage.
Ooh.
And Oddball, can I bless them?
I'd allow it.
Hell yeah.
I'd allow it.
All right, so roll empathy here.
Empathy. That's empathy. Each 6 roll gives the. Yeah. Oh!
Easy.
Oh! Wow. Very nice, Hamoud. What does that look like? Is it just silent?
He was on the comms, basically telling them that we're going to go ahead and start calculating a jump for them, right? Mm-hmm. He's then just going to start just speaking in Zalosian, just ushering them prayers and well wishes from the preacher. Just saying they're letting his kinsman know that he's going to do everything he can.
Excellent. Said, you hear Zalician. And you hear it coming from Hamoud. And he's praying to the preacher. Do you have any thoughts on that?
He is still extremely uncomfortable with the idea of Kamra being an icon. And especially uncomfortable with the fact that somebody who knew Kamra longer than he did, is praying to him, or as he sees it, a kind of imperfect idea of him. So, but he doesn't say anything. He just, he just kind of closes his eyes and just keeps praying to the martyr. But this time, specifically mentioning Hamoud.
Valeki,
Yes,
the
sir.
crew is all praying, or at least two of them, right? You hear Tariq ending the call. What's going through your mind?
I'm basically helping this guy.
Okay.
He's just thinking.
Yeah,
Well,
you see my kid, he doesn't talk much, right? He is very focused. He's entering in the coordinates and in codes that he needs to, using the data gen abilities that he has.
I'm just helping him. We're both silent.
Absolutely. And Abdul, lastly. You're sort of in the back, it seems.
Yes. He is wondering almost haphazardly and anxiously the probability of their survival. Right? And then if it gets really, really bad, maybe he might utter a please to the icons.
Okay, interesting. As you wait there, as time stands still, you hear a crackle coming from the intercom.
Basil's dream. Chosen. We hear your call. We will escort this freighter.
Do you respond?
Is Tariq making a move for the comm or anything?
Sure. He picks up the comm. This is the Chosen. The icons smile upon you, and they see what you are doing this day.
And just like that, from the bridge, you see the two Corsair fighter pilots start to maneuver around, no longer facing their weapons towards the freighter, but alongside the freighter. A transmission coming from the freighter.
Thank you. May the martyr bless you and many families.
Captain Hamisha, you see her with her middle finger just wiping off some of the dust or maybe sweat off her brow. And she turns over to Tariq and she says, well, looks like I'm going to get paid. And she walks off. She gets onto the intercom and informs the crew.
Crew, we will be proceeding towards the portals. Emergency protocol is no longer needed. Return to your posts.
right. Very nice. Is there anything you wish to do before proceeding? All right. Basil's dream continues through the vastness of space, making its way finally to the portal station. The portal station that will take us to Wise. All right. Just as you see the portal station coming into view, a public broadcast is retrieved. McKidd focuses on the transmission to get a clear transmission.
People of the Third Horizon, I, my daughters, and the leading daughters of our world stand before you today under the lotus, ready to tell you the truth about our drastic isolation. A group of thugs afflicted with the Mystic's disease have carried out a series of terrorist attacks in our system. Dabaran and our portal station were severely affected by these dark acts, springing from the infected unholy alliance with the false icons. To protect the rest of the horizon from a fate worse than death, we have chosen to place ourselves under complete quarantine. No vessels are allowed in or out of the system. The terrorists have been apprehended, and we will send you more news when we have them.
The kid turns around and he says, That's it. That's the message. Captain? Captain Misha nods. Proceed to the portal station. Any questions on the message? All right. You make your way to the stasis chambers within the ship and prepare yourselves for a portal jump.
Been a while since I got on someone else's stasis too. Are these all good? You carry passengers often?
Hamisha responds and says, We can teleport. We transport some who don't want to know that they're being transported at times. So yes, these are perfectly safe.
Very good. All right, I'll see you on the other side.
Excellent. Let's move you there.
I think it's the ones in the back or something, or whatever the hell. That's whatever.
The whispering, dreamless mists of hypersleep feel like a welcome reprieve after your long journey through Kua. You wake up to proximity alerts from your sensors as you arrive in Awaz. An enormous vessel appears before you.
Hey, yo.
An enormous vessel appears before you. The Hammer of the Martyr. The flagship of the Order of the Pariah.
Woo! Wait, actually, hold on.
The icons.
Here, we'll
Wait, who did that?
It wasn't me, guys.
Here you go. Yankee. So you can see here.
Was that neutral?
Doing what?
The woo.
Oh, that was me.
I didn't like the icons.
Ooh, oh yeah, baby. We're back. We're back. Zalus is on top.
High prayer towers and glittering glyph armor make her a spectacular, terrifying relic from the Portal Wars. The space around her and the Awazian portals is filled with fighter patrols, torpedo ships, and small destroyers. You see Hamisha at the bridge receiving a call. Oops.
This is Shakush Mahatun. In the name of the martyr, we welcome you to Awaz. Your arrival has been highly anticipated. Welcome aboard. We don't have much time.
Got you.
Tacky flying cathedral.
Hey, it's really nice, guys. Took a lot of hard work to build.
All right. Let's see here. Okay. As you see from the bridge, you see the multiple fighters and torpedo ships whizzing around, right? You know, this massive monolith of a ship. One of the, I think back when you were on Zalos, you may have seen the sister ship of the Hammer, or it was the Hammer itself. I forget. But again, it's just how magnificent it is, right? It's a relic, right, from the Portal Wars. And then you start seeing these heavily armed ships making their way to Barbazel's Dream, escorting the ship. Hamisha lets you know, now we just wait. You see that 2 torpedo ships lock onto Barbazel's Dream, and maybe 5-6 fighters in combat formation, making sure they stick to their approach vector. Normally, a Order monastery cruiser is about 1,100 meters from the bow to the stern. But they look like toys compared to the ancient 1,800 meter long flagship. One of the largest vessels ever constructed in the Third Horizon. Position lights glitter in the fractal armor hull, and the glyphs placed there by the prophets of old light up as you approach. Basil's dream shakes for a moment. The ship has docked. All right, move to the next scene. Guys. Amisha? As you are making your way off of Basil's dream, you enter in a large chamber with arcades and stone walls, reminding you of the city of the foreigners, those who were there. Right? I think it was Tariq, Baleki, I think Saeed. Definitely not Hamoud, but maybe he has been at the city of foreigners in Zalos. That's where the terrorist attack happened, if you recall.
Terrorism? If I can't drive a shuttle into the middle of the entire arena, what's even the point?
Now, as you make your way in here, you can see yourselves being escorted once again by the heavily armored martyr warriors, and even martyr warriors with the animated armor. Some of you may have experienced this armor before, fighting with a martyr warrior with this armor. But basically, it almost feels as if the armor, as you look at it, it's alive. Metallic.
Isn't that how Tariq lost his arm?
Oh. Is that
how his face got fucked up?
Yeah, his face got fucked up. Yeah,
It was his face. Thank you.
Yeah. Right. Right. And I will share this with Yankee here.
What?
This is what a martyr is. Like, sorry, I'm looking at neutral. Oh my gosh. You too. All right.
He's a funny guy.
He's a funny guy.
Oh.
So those are the those are the warriors that are escorting you, right? That's not the animated armor, but these are like high, decorated soldiers, right? These are the soldiers of the Order of the Pariah, working for the martyr.
Do they look? Are they like treating me nice, or are they just like?
Great question. As you are, keeping an eye on for that, right? You notice that they are treating you with utmost respect. These are trained and disciplined martyr warriors, right? They treat you with respect. They will, as you make your way out, they will salute.
Is there a guy who I could pick out who is like in charge of this honor guard?
Absolutely. There's definitely a sort of captain of this escort.
Saeed, in his great respect for these men, although they do kill, so he is saddened by that. But he'll give the captain a token, like a medallion or something. I forget what the thing is, but I would say he would have made a few to give out to people.
Talisman.
I can never remember the word, but yeah.
What was the talisman
captain
maker on the ship?
Saeed has one.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so he probably would have made some just to pass the time or something. But yeah, he'll give the captain a talisman, and if the guy allows it, he'll like put it kind of over, put it on himself.
As you do that, he does allow it. He does allow it. And as do you say anything after giving him a talisman?
I would say he says anything too profound. He thanks the captain and gives him a blessing. But I would say he probably does. Say he mentions how he hopes that the man can retire soon. The man can stop being a warrior and maybe even join the priesthood.
Testing.
The priesthood, you say?
Yes.
He, as you say that, and you give him the talisman, he will give you a salute, most common with the martyr warriors. A right hand on the chest, standing up straight. He doesn't say a word.
Who'll do his best to return it? He says, "Go in peace, my son."
The martyr protects. If you will, chosen, we will escort you to the others.
That's fucking awesome.
Guys, the martyr is right. Look at these guys.
As you walk through this hall, this is very majestic, right? As you're making your way through. Again, reminding you of the city of the foreigners, the labyrinthine architecture associated with the Order of the Pariah. And surprisingly, you almost instantly recognize or notice that the chamber here has trees planted along its walls. And you hear a noise, almost as if scissors are cutting in the air. Right? Does anyone look?
I would love to.
Yeah, I look.
You look.
Absolutely.
As you hear the scissors cutting in the air, you look up to see where that sound is coming from. And then you see it. You see mechanical birds fluttering between the tree tops in the pale artificial sunlight from the ceiling. Pause like this. Everyone do a culture for me.
Oddball, what do I? You're gonna have to help me on that one.
Do some push-ups, and then I'll roll for you.
Oh God, how many?
How many dice do you need to roll?
3.
I got it. I got you right now.
No, I got you.
All right. Yeah.
Actually,
All right, I guess.
I'll give the Zolicians a +3.
All right, 6 push-ups. Let's get it.
I'll do 3 more there for you. All right. Okay, let's see here. Who got it? Everyone has a bit of it. Surprising. Okay, interesting. Okay, so. Okay.
Commodore told me the story of these from his friend Rahil, who I understand is no longer with us.
So I'll take term, or Tariq in private here, but then I'll share the rest with everyone. During your time with Kamra, perhaps even looking at some of the books that may be sprawled out within the City of Foreigners, whatever it might be, and maybe it's you're thinking of practicality. When you look at these trees, it hits you. Halls like this were constructed in the Exodus era, designed for crews to live out their entire lives, and as the Order exiled themselves from the Second Horizon, to cross the darkness in search of a new home. This is truly hallowed ground.
Replace, but
The rest of you, as you look at these trees, you can only assume that there has to be a purpose for them here. They are old, perhaps even older than the ship itself. Tariq, do you say anything?
Incredible.
All right. You're slowly escorted. Or I guess you maybe briskly escorted, right? They're trying to get you through as fast as possible. Without racing you, right? But they are escorting you in orderly fashion, well disciplined. Their steps are in unison. You hear the steps echo, almost as if the entire army is stepping in unison, right? Just echoes in the chambers here. Finally, you come to another chamber where you see 3 other individuals talking amongst themselves. And beside them, bodyguards. Not martyr warriors, but bodyguards. Hamisha has sort of stayed at the ship at this point, where it's docked. But the rest of you are going to the chamber. And for the others who are here, you also see spread out within the room on the next to the walls 8 martyr warriors in their mythical animate suits of armor. As you approach, All three of these individuals bow towards you as you approach. The one in the middle welcomes you. Chosen, welcome. I hope your travels were without error.
They were good. But it is our honor to walk among such hallowed spaces as these. We thank you for that gift.
He bows. Fuck. Yeah. Yeah, Samud. The man in the middle is Kalim Haidanes. As he mentions, he says, I am a member of the Martyr Council. And he extends his hand over to his right, to the woman. She bows as well. He says, I am Mata Marie, leader and advisor to the matriarch and patriarch of Mira, the Church of the Icons. Kalim then extends his left hand to the man on his left. He smiles with his scimitar, with his hand on his hilt of his scimitar. He's not standing up straight, right? He's leaning a little bit. And he says, he kind of, instead of bowing, he puts his hand, lightly taps his head and, pulls it down in front of you, almost as a courtesy, right? A hello, right? From his temple to his out towards you. And he says, Sandar at Bazus. You can say that I make a living out in space. Some say pirate, I say corsair. Son of the matriarch Ginya, who rules the Alabaster Council, the Nomad Federation. A pleasure to meet the Chosen. Gleam does a final bow. Once again, Chosen, welcome. I do have to apologize. We do not have Anadin Al-Sida. We will be meeting up with her in Sadal. Do any of you have anything that you wish to say or ask?
Hamoud's just making the character face in his portrait.
Oh, yes. Let me go ahead and get you those portraits there, Yankee.
Thank you.
Danya.
I have but one thing to ask. Brother Ramas and the council promised that nothing would happen to my friend here.
Kalim, right, just as you say that, he says, did anyone harm Hamoud? If they have, I will make sure that they will be...
Not as of yet, no.
Good. Apologies. He, again, he looks over to you, Hamoud. He says, apologies. Hamut, it was wrong for us to search you out and bring you back to Zalos B. We now know what the scriptures have told us. I ask sincerely to forgive the order.
I do not give forgiveness, but I will turn my face.
Even so, he bows, thanking you. Danya. There is much to be done, Chosen. We must make our way to Sadal. Meet up with Anadin. And then meet with Amarat. Just as they are about to make their way out, right? They're, starting to head back out after regrouping, right? You see the Martyr Warriors ready to escort you. And Said, the captain of this escort, kind of stops you from the back, right? As everyone else is moving forward, he places his hand. Well, let me take you in private. Let me take you in private.
Oh no.
All right. Does Syed have any places where he would have pockets?
Probably just on the outside of his robes or something.
Okay. You see the captain kind of I don't know, how should I put it? You feel him place his hand near that pocket, right? He kind of hurts almost, right? Just because of the armor. And he does it in a way he does it in a way.
I don't know this guy, Corsair.
He does it in a way that would not be disrespectful, but almost like a warning. And he proceeds to say,
Chosen. Be careful. Do not lose sight of the light. Keep up with the group.
That does sound a little threatening.
You do notice that he did put something in your pocket.
So you will reach for it immediately. And then he's just gonna keep walking, kind of stay with the group, and then after a second he'll reach in and look at it.
Sure. As you reach up with them and do that, right? It is a small vial that once opened, you can see that a little slip of paper within. It's very decorated, embroidered almost. And as you start reading the message, Here's what you receive.
Wait, am I like? So I like just touch the paper and I like get a message. Like,
The message is on the paper. No. The message is in the paper. Yeah.
Okay. I'm a little confused there. It's my bad.
Oh my gosh. Here, I'll just go ahead. Not you. It's on me. Let me go ahead and just take a snippet of it for you. Okay, there you go.
What about them?
Why would they need such trees on a ship like this?
Symbolism, cultural traditions.
Yes, but ponder that. Mull it over. I will ask you again later and see if you have a better answer.
I will do that.
As you are being escorted, you see that Said is sort of lagging behind. Finally, you see the captain that he gave the talisman to. Basically, it seems almost as if he's stopping him, Said, that is. And then he lets Said, go. And Said is, slowly making his way, or I guess briskly making his way to regroup with the group that's being escorted. And then what do we see, Said?
You see him looking at something in his hand. He's looking. He'll look down for a second and look back up, make sure he's still with the group, and then back down. That kind of process till eventually he slips something back into his pocket, and he doesn't say anything to anybody. But you see, he looks pensive, I guess is a good way to describe it.
Can I roll an observation?
What does that sound? What is that?
I think that's his phone. I think that's Yankee's phone for some reason.
I don't know. I don't know what's happening. All right, guys. I work with what I got here.
Stars, baby. It's manifesting in all the ways.
Yeah, I'm actually in the ship. It's the little birds flying around and shit.
Excellent. Oops. Let me go ahead. Actually, let me. It's down to 75. All right. So as you are, being escorted, you're kind of going back through the same halls and whatnot, right? And slowly making your way back to the docking area. Syed is looking at something, doesn't say anything. Right.
Can I roll an observation on Syed being a suspect little weirdo?
Hey, that's
okay. This is slander.
Depends if Syed is trying to hide it.
If he is, I mean, he's not trying very hard because it's. I mean, you can tell he's definitely looking at something. He's not very good at hiding it because he doesn't. Well, you guys wouldn't know that, but you can tell like he's surprised. He's a little surprised by what he's looking at, so he's not really doing a great job at hiding it. So yeah, go. Feel free.
I mean, yeah, you notice that. I don't know what else you would like to notice, but yes, Samud, you do notice that Said's acting kind of strange.
He's not saying anything. He's just going to keep watch on him.
Yeah, I'm doing the dirty work of the order to take you down.
Listen, all right? You've been meeting secretly with both leaders. The order keeps showing up everywhere we go.
Saeed is the puppet master, and you're dancing his little jig.
I know what you are.
Excellent. Okay. As you're being escorted back into these great halls, okay. What's this? Suspense. No. You hear the echoes of the boots from the martyr warriors in unison, echoing through the chambers here. You then see two of them break off, almost briskly. Do you do anything?
Hamoud's paranoid ass is gonna keep just watching it out of the corner of his eye.
They reform their escort, almost getting closer. They don't say a word, but they seem to be getting into a different formation, trying to get everyone close as possible. You almost they kind of push you to get closer to the others.
Like they're forming around us?
Yeah, they're forming around you.
Abdul kind of like nudges at Tariq and like looks at him like you seen this type of look.
Tariq nods
Quick
back.
up, move.
Do we have a situation?
You see, they don't respond to your question, right? And you hear echoing from somewhere behind you, somewhere within the halls, shouts, which is not normal for these halls. Syed,
Yes.
2 points of stress. I got you. Don't worry.
That's
As this is all happening, I gotta take you in private. You, after reading the message and hearing all this going on, you start hearing your heart racing and is stricken by a throbbing headache.
Can I roll something to see what's happening?
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Dude.
We got a roll for say.
Me too, man.
We will do wits for you. You got one partial success. You start to dry heave, right? And you feel almost being lifted by the captain from behind.
What is happening?
You start hearing the boots grow, the steps grow faster and faster, escorting. Some of the delegates are asking the same question. What is going on? What's the meaning of this, right? The warriors keep moving forward, trying to keep you moving forward.
Is there...
And
so
then
like
you
a...
hear a shot ring out. An alarm starts ringing.
Oh, shit. This ain't good.
Protect the chosen. Surround him. Get him to the dream.
At this point, they are moving fast, and if they need to, they will pick you up, right? Or at least if you're lagging behind. Otherwise, you are just racing down the hall at this point, trying to get to the dream. You hear an explosion. You see the explosion happening, and Vulcan rounds. Hamoud, go ahead and do observation +2. Nice. Hamoud. One of these martyr warriors that is escorting you is about to pull out their weapon. Their Vulcan carbine, their Macarian sword, and they're ready to attack one of the delegates.
Wait, I'm sorry. So the delegates, as in like Kaleem, Mata, and Sandar?
Yes. Yep.
And the Martyr Warriors are going for them.
One of the martyr warriors here in this escort is about to attack one of the delegates. You notice that they're pulling out their sword and turning around to stab one of the delegates.
Ooh. All right, I know what he's going to do.
Abducted or...
Oddball.
Yes.
I obviously have to sucker punch him.
Okay. As you're racing through, you're trying to keep up. You see this happening. Hamoud, do you just like push forward and then sucker punch this guy?
Does he see which one he's going for?
Yes, this one. Going for Mata.
Yeah, he's going to yell, Mata, get down! And as then he's going to throw that sucker punch.
Hell yes. Make it happen, Captain.
All right.
Oh!
Damn!
Oh!
And let's just go ahead and make that a crit, because why not?
All right. Hell yeah. Effects will, let's see, so gotta do that, and then we should be good. All right. Awesome. So go ahead, roll for critical. 21.
What is that if I reverse it?
That'd be a 12. Yeah, that'd be a 12.
Well, if I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna roll that low, we can see if it's gonna be non-lethal, and I can just stun him, right?
Okay.
I need to pull up the reference list.
Yep, I got it here. All right, so 21 is a broken nose. Stunned.
And what was 12?
Stunned for one turn. Oh, 12 is disoriented, stunned for one turn.
Yeah, he's just gonna disorient him, right?
Okay.
I imagine what he's gonna do instead of like a sucker punch is that he's really just gonna like sort of get him right at the knee,
Ooh.
throw him off balance, right?
Hell yeah. You see, as you do that, his Macarian sword, extends halfway and then just slides across the room, right? You hear the captain calling out,
No, we must move now. No time to fight. Escort the delegates and the chosen. Now.
This guy's, he falls to the ground, and does anyone like stop to see what's happening, or is everyone just going?
I think so long as like everyone's actually accounted for, we're going.
Oh yeah,
right.
Yep.
So
Yep.
Yeah.
maybe Creek pops like a smoke and just tosses it.
Yeah.
Just like if we're getting shot at, we're popping.
Absolutely, yes. Go ahead. Yeah, you throw a smoke down.
Yep, just like maybe like just drop it at our feet because we want it to be. Oh yeah, we'll be running through the smoke, right? So we're throwing up against the corridor, running through the smoke.
Absolutely. Let's see.
Quickly go!
Did we see who Hamoud like attacked?
Yes, one of the martyr warriors that's
One
escorting
of the
you.
Martyr Warriors?
Yeah. As that happens, you hear multiple shots ringing out, and let's see here. You see, as you're racing through the hall, you see other squads making their way through other corridors. Finally, you see them. They start shooting their Vulcan rounds. You can't see who they're shooting at, right? They're just firing, and you hear the explosions going off. You hear the Vulcan rounds whizzing, and you see the animate armor start to come alive as the Vulcan rounds coming towards the Martyr Warriors are being absorbed by their alive armor. And they're standing ground, trying to stand ground. One of them probably gets shaken up, thrown to the ground just as you pass them, right? But they quickly get themselves back up.
So we're seeing Martyr Warriors fighting Martyr Warriors, right?
You see Martyr Warriors fighting Martyr Warriors. You see Martyr Warriors fighting the crew. One of the crew.
And you just saw Hamoud take out one of their ACLs.
These would be the crew members who aren't Martyr Warriors, but they're coming around the corner. One of the corners not being guarded, right? As they come around, as you're racing down, they are firing off their weapons. Their thermal pistols that they have, you just see, red beams of lasers just firing through the air. The Martyr Warrior, one of the Martyr Warriors on your right, trying to escort you, gets in the way, protects you as you continue going forward. He yells out,
Go, move!
all right. Finally, you see the Dream up ahead, and you see Hamisha in the bridge, and with her crew getting the ship ready. It's ready to undock as soon as possible. All right. Finally, as you make it to the dock where Barbazel's Dream is, the Martyr Warriors surround the area, protecting you once again, firing down the hall where they were firing at. You see the trees blowing up. You see the architecture crumbling before you. And you see mutineers firing at you, at Barbazel's Dream, at the Martyr Warriors. You get on the ship. The delegates are on the ship at this point. The Martyr Warriors give you the go-ahead to close the gate as you continue to hear the Vulcan rounds whizzing by, an explosion going off in the background, echoing through the great halls here. The door closes. Let's go ahead and bring you in.
A mutiny. Here? What if they take the ship?
Over the intercom, the delegates, confused. Sandar, has his scimitar out, and he calls out, "What are we doing? We should be fighting them." Kaleem says, "We have more important things to do. Sandar, please take a seat. The Chosen are with us. We must make our way to Sadal." You can see him, pacing back and forth. He does not like that call. He wants to fight. He wants to get these people. What's everyone else doing?
Hamoud is gonna go to Artabazus, and he's gonna level with him. I understand the need to fight, but the Horizon needs us more than that ship does.
We just let them take the ship.
I know.
We just let them take the ship. The Hammer. The great ship that we have.
And yet you remain with your life. And you remain with the Chosen. The mission is still going.
Ah! He throws his hands up in frustration.
How many souls do you think are on that ship? How many of them do you think you're mutinying right now?
I'll take 100 of them. 1,000 even.
You... Well, if you really want to, there's the door.
One sec here. While everyone is getting in place, Sandar, he is frustrated, but he will stay, as Hamoud has mentioned. Kaleem also tries to convince Sandar.
There's no way you can cripple the ship from here, is there?
Who do you talk to?
Sadar.
He says,
yeah. He is the Zolosian rep, right? So
he's from the Nomad Federation, Sandar.
Okay. Yes.
I think Kaleem's from the Order.
Kaleem's from the Order?
Yes, Kaleem is from the Order.
If the hammer is to fall, lest it be broken, no? Is there a way you can disable or break the ship from here? There are codes or something.
Kaleem says, I am not in charge of the Martyr's Hammer. It is out of my control.
And if you are not, or any personnel that you know, able, that are still loyal.
Abdul says, he's like pinching the bridge of his nose, and he's just like, if we can have someone there, disable the life support. At the very least, everyone there will fall. And the enemy won't have the ship.
It's too slow.
Any of the martyr warriors perhaps can fight their way through. Hasn't Veleki done something like that before?
Sandar says, how are we supposed to even know who is loyal or not? Where has this come from? Kaleem! Answer! Kaleem, he has no answer. He can't answer. He doesn't know what's going on. Okay. The Berbazel's dream is ready to take off. As it takes off, leaves the Martyr's Hammer, you hear transmissions coming from other ships within the area. perhaps even from the mutineers. You hear things such as,
This is Lieutenant Haran. Security forces report to Deck 3. Traitors have been breached the munitions hold. The captain is down. Repeat. The captain is done. The reign of the false prophets ends today. The martyr's hammer belongs to the true faithful. Surrender and you will be spared. Now jamming our comms. We need to... If anyone can hear us, the ship is lost. The bridge is compromised. And they've turned the plasma batteries inward. They're going to... Brothers and sisters, the usurpers are finished. The light of the icons will guide us to victory. Join us or perish with the infidels. Hammer of the Martyr, this is Herald of Dawn. You are locking weapons on friendly vessels. Disengage immediately. Respond. Martyr, what in the Icon's name are you doing? You have just fired on Divin Ocean's blade. We have wounded. Cease fire now.
you continue to make your way out. You see Hamisha taking, was it? I think it's Harista. Harista is the pilot. She's quickly at the bridge with Captain Hamisha, taking control of Basil's dream. You see a missile whizzing past Basil's dream. You hold on tight. Everyone do a dexterity for me.
By the icons, we've lost it. All ships evasive maneuvers. Repeat, evasive maneuvers.
All right, Abdul.
Yes.
And Hamoud, as the Basil's dream avoids the missile coming towards it, you find yourselves flying through the air and hitting the walls of Basil's dream. Abdul, you land next to Kalim, and Hamoud next to Sandar and Mata. Go ahead and roll armor.
Well, protective clothing, right?
Yep. Oh, nice. Oop. All right, and Hamoud.
I have a shield that bumps my armor rating.
Oh, you have a shield? Oh,
Yeah, it's like fall damage, basically, right? So yeah,
this is going to be fall damage.
Yeah.
Oh, so I just eat it raw with the armor?
Yes, with your protective armor, the shield's not going to come into play with this one.
Gotcha.
Really? I thought it was like the explosive, whatever, anti-fall damage thing. Or did somebody else have that?
Oh, no.
I
Hamoud
think
has
we
a
got
shield.
denied that.
Yeah.
All
Yep.
right.
Yeah, you got denied that. Yep.
Okay.
All right. 2 points of damage for both of you. Kalim is disoriented next to you, Abdul. You feel the ship moving in drastic measures. And
Oddball.
yes.
Can I rush in here to help set a safest course? Where the fastest, safest?
Of course. You can definitely get on the sensor arrays to avoid any other incoming attacks, for sure.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
I guess
do a daydream.
Trinkle's running up to try and assist the piloting.
Assisting piloting, so
I
co-pilot.
imagine, yeah.
Absolutely. All right, go ahead and roll pilot Tariq.
How much darkness do you have, Ball?
I got
We don't have to pass
6.
Alright. I mean, that's not double digits. I could.
Hey.
Fuck it. Why not? Oh!
Whoa! Oh my
we
goodness!
get the best fucking directions
Yes.
imaginable.
Yes.
He's seen into the future. He's opened his third eye. He
Yes.
knows exactly where to go.
Tell me what's happening, Beleki. Tell me what's happening. Because you
Like,
basically
Zaleki
are
just gets in the zone,
instinct. Yeah,
right?
you're in the zone. And you're just
They're like he's not like instead of just calculating the perfect way there, he's doing it like in real time. So like every time he's got a path, he sends it, and then he keeps going with a path and sends it, and sends it. He's basically directing them like, there.
You hear an audible, holy shit, from Harista as you are just giving these coordinates to her on anything that might be coming towards you, right? And she's able, and then let me go ahead and roll her pilot.
I feel like she should get a very big bonus.
Oh yeah, no, she's. I mean, we're gonna give it with you and Tariq. Goddamn, right? Tariq, you see Valeki bring in the commands of where projectiles are coming from, and you assist Harista. In doing so, you avoid all incoming fire coming at you, making this as smooth as possible for you, for Basil's Dream, and the crew. The Martyr's Hammer.
On the wind.
Valeki was doing it so fast, people thought that it was like an automated system in the ship, right?
Yeah, exactly. You finally see that the Martyr's Hammer is going out of sight as Basil's Dream quickly evades the chaos that is happening at the Martyr's Hammer. Amisha, she still taking a look at the controls, saying, have we lost him? Are we clear? Harista, Valeki, are we clear?
We are clear. We're clear.
Praise the gambler. Praise the icons. We're alive. A sigh of relief comes from her. She gets up and starts making her way back to the crew. Sandar, he's with you, Hamoud. He's helped you up, right?
Danya.
Kalim, not a word to say. And Zadar, Mata, praying as she would, right, continues to pray. You hear her calling upon all the icons to guide them in their journey here, to thank them for saving not only herself, but her other delegates, and especially the Chosen. While everyone is getting together, Amisha stands at the main table, waiting for everyone to take a seat. My kid, he comes over to you, Valeki. He says, "I'll take it from here, Valeki. Thank you."
Thank you for letting me take control there.
I had no choice. You just came here and did what you needed to do. Praise the icons.
Praise them.
You truly are a Chosen.
You flatter me. I just did what had to be done.
May the icons protect.
It was like he's walking out. He's like looking at his fingers, like, how the fuck did I do that? Even he's a little stunned, like, how the fuck?
That is going to be some of the best operation I've seen of these ship systems. You provided exactly the right coordinates, right when we needed them. I almost
Maybe it is
thought
because he
was
doesn't have an
complicated.
AI chatting in his ear.
I've been telling you
Good
guys,
point.
the AI is a detriment to the ship. This is proof.
As everyone takes a seat, Sandar, once again, he's, there's a moment of pause, and everyone's just like, quietly murmuring amongst themselves, and he just slams. He says, "Enough of this murmuring! What was that? We need answers! Kaleem!" Kaleem, just staring down at the tea centered at the table. He is across from you, say it. Kaleem has no response. He's still in shock. Sandar again exclaims, "Kaleem! Answers!" Kaleem says, finally, It is worse than we could have imagined. Even the most loyal to the icons have betrayed us. This envoy, he stands up, is more important than ever. We, the delegates, and especially the chosen. The Third Horizon would have been lost today if not. He extends his hand over to all those who helped us escape. The icons still smile upon us, brothers and sisters. The martyr is guiding us. The martyr will prevail. He looks over to you, Said.
Said is muted.
Said is muted.
He's also
Yeah,
not
he had
here.
to go for a bit.
Oh, he had to go? Oh, my bad. Does anyone say anything before the captain?
What do we know about the situation? Were you aware there was a mutiny brewing?
Who are you talking to? Kaleem?
The table.
Oh, it's a table.
Alexis, I had no idea.
God damn it. Jackie! 9:55. Okay, so all right. Do you want to take a break?
A certified piss break moment?
I think it's a certified piss break. I think it's a certified piss
Alright.
break.
I mean,
BRB.
aren't we done in like 1 minute?
We got
No.
1 hour.
Another hour. Yeah, another hour.
What do you mean?
Do you need to go? Are you saying that you need to go?
Saying, if we stay 1 hour, then I'm only getting 2 hours of sleep for work. Like,
Okay.
we usually
Hey,
stop at 3, right?
it's right now. It's 10 p.m. over here. So I don't know if it's a. We can definitely if it's. I think it's more important that you get some rest. So yeah, we can end it here. It might be a good ending point.
I mean, let's finish the conversation.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, we'll finish the conversation. We'll finish it.
And I'll talk to my boss to bump myself a few hours ahead, so this won't be a problem next time.
Hey, no worries.
All right. Sorry, boys. Sorry about that. The dog was freaking the fuck out, so had to go see what that was about.
Was he
He was wondering about the mutiny.
Yeah, was
Yes,
He
dude.
hogging out over the fucking legendary mega crit.
Yeah, the fucking Piper was sitting there crashing out over this mutiny. She was pissed, dude.
Yeah, it's a certified piss break, but it sounds like Ice needs to go get some sleep. So we'll finish up this scene, and then we'll get some XP.
God fucking damn it! No, I mean, I probably need sleep too.
By the way, Yankee, were you here for this fucking crit? Or were you gone by then?
I may have been
Got
gone,
six
to be
sixes.
honest.
I had six.
Oh. God
Makes
damn, bro.
me want to play Liar's Dice. 6 sixes. Yeah,
No,
me
Lord's
getting
Day?
you guys Liar's
That's
Dice was probably my best.
It's an ill
investment.
omen.
I ain't ever, my one roll for this session, fucking peak roll.
Yeah, I don't even know how I rolled this session.
it's okay.
Audible
It was
Audible
more.
didn't give me the details.
Oh,
So you didn't give me the grim details of my rolls.
Oh,
a lot of
yeah.
the time. So yeah, I guess I didn't roll a lot anyway.
It was definitely a let's ride that rail train. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, we made it entertaining enough for you guys.
Dude, that entire sequence fucking rocked.
It was
I've
pretty
never
cool.
felt more like, oh god, it's actually so over in my time here.
Excellent. All right, are we all back? So we can end the scene here. Okay. All right, Ice.
I'm here.
All right, Pyro.
Yep.
All right, neutral's good. All right. So, Kaleem. Okay, we'll sort of start here. As Kaleem continues, he says, "What transpired on the hammer shows that no one is safe anymore. Not even the most loyal. It is clear that those infected with the Mystic's disease have become a threat to the future of the entire Third Horizon." Mata, puts her hand up in agreement with that statement. Sandar, however, fist still on the table, standing up, hunched over, he slams it again. He slams his fist again, and he says, "No. The Mystics' lack of true faith has made them susceptible to the influence of the false emissaries."
What an embarrassing notion. You would sit here and blame Mystics for whatever grievance you would air, despite you even having control over your own people. You let a mutiny happen under your noses. You let the flagship of the entire order fall under your watch. You are all guilty as far as I am concerned. You do not blame the Mystics, you can only blame yourselves.
Yes, what? Did you crew all of your ships with mystics? Are you seriously complaining such?
He respectfully responds,
Fuck you.
"You are not born with the mystic disease. It is spreading. It is taking hold of everyone we know. Look around. Look at the reports throughout the Third Horizon. How would you explain all the mutinies happening? Explain!
Because we live in a time of instability. We live in a time where we must find order, where we must find foundation. There is no scapegoat here other than any that you wish to see.
Silence cuts through the air. Does anyone else say anything?
If for any crew to be susceptible to this means that the forces we are arrayed against are too powerful in this regard. It would be for them to turn any asset you have against you is even your greatest. You have no other ships like the Hammer of the Martyr, do you? Certainly not have been made. It was not made here, was it?
You know, there's some nods. Kaleem, reluctantly, is nodding his head. It is true. The hammer is one of its kind, one that has survived throughout the ages, survived through the Portal Wars, survived to our coming here to the Third Horizon.
So, we have an enemy that can take our greatest strengths and turn them against us. To fight on those terms, to fight in quicksand. I then have to question, what will this fleet do that we are supposed to adjudicate over? What good is a fleet, this box of tools, if all of its wielders could be turned at a moment's notice to cut one another's throats?
You see a look of dread as you say these things, Tariq, of doom. You see Kaleem, Mata, Sandar, all just staring and contemplating, thinking over what you said. And Mata responds and says, "What say you then, Chosen? What should we do?" Kaleem, looking at Mata, nods in agreement. Same with Sandar. Kaleem says, "The scriptures tell truth. You all are the chosen. We put our lives, we put the Third Horizon in your hands." Amisha breaks the silence and calls out, "Everyone to your stasis chambers. We're about to jump." And they go. And that...
Roll credits?
Yeah, absolutely. Roll credits.
Oh, it's so over.
Don't say that.
Take solace. Take solace. For they had
Don't worry, guys. We have nukes on our side. The enemy's stealing our nukes.
Well.
Turn all of these ships against us to try and stop us, which means they do not want us to get to wherever we are going.
Hey.
We do not go to Satasal for the ships. We go because they do not want us to go.
Hey. I love it. All right. I know it's more of a railroad today, guys. More of a like, hey, experience the thing.
It was a fun train ride, though.
I do hope that you did enjoy the train ride.
I saw the cutscene. I watched it happen.
It's like the cutscenes from Metal Gear Solid. You know, it's just like
I'll be
hours
honest,
of.
I'll be honest, Opal. The second I saw the hammer of Martyr's hammer, I was like, Opal's gonna make it so we don't have control of that, isn't he?
Hey,
that's too good.
There's no way
Hey.
that can be on our side.
Nah, that's like giving Doom Guy the access to the BFG just permanently. Right? Like, nah, that is not something we're getting. At least not now.
all right, let's go ahead and get that XP here for you. Again, don't expect everything, but we'll go through we'll get at least some. All right, we'll go ahead. Valeki, go ahead.
You didn't pop them up.
Yep, sorry, my bad. There we go. Do that, and then do that.
Alright, did I participate? Damn fucking straight I did. Did I overcome a difficult challenge? Damn fucking straight I did.
Just give it to him.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you put your crew? No mystics, sadly, even though these guys try and blame the mystics. Did you learn something new about yourself or another PC? You know, when the fucking AI isn't in my ear calling me shit, I'm really damn good. Like, surprisingly so.
Just had to get out of his own head.
Yeah.
Mm.
There you go.
Or get fucking the Salasud out of my head. Did I risk something? Sacrifice or risk something for my PC buddy? I'm afraid I didn't. I'm sorry, Hamoud. And did act in accordance with the icon. Persevere under a bad. That was a bad fucking circumstance, alright? Like the hammer of like the martyr's hammer taking over, a mutiny going on. We're being shot at by probably the biggest warship ever, and we get out without a scratch. I'd say that counts as a fucking bad circumstance. The important
We'll give it to you.
Take it. That is 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sounds about right.
Okay, good.
All right, awesome job. Next up, we will do Abdul.
All right, I'm gonna go crash on my couch now.
All right, take it easy.
Nighty night.
Good night, y'all.
Abdul.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yep, I hear you now.
Sorry. Already, hold on a second.
We'll come back to you. How about that?
Hold on.
Okay.
That's so funny, pal.
He's cooking something. This man's cooking.
All right, let him cook.
What was the role that Valeki did? Like, what was it for?
Oh, it was
It was
for
like 6 out of
Daijin.
9.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Yeah, 6 6s.
I wish Ice was here. I was doing the finishing touches.
Nice.
Nice.
Looking ass.
All right. Shit. Okay. Did you participate in the session? I did. Overcome a difficult challenge to help your crew reach its current goal. New. Put yourself or your crew rules because your personal problem. New. Learn something new about yourself for another PC. Very surprising that Hamoud just threw hands.
You just went at
but
it.
it is, yeah, he just went at it, even at the people that were escorting us, right? Which understandable because of his background and everything, right? He didn't want to take any chances whatsoever. So yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Sacrifice or risk something for your PC buddy? No, not today. Act in accordance with your icon. That is also, what is it? Protect. No. Diligence. No. So that is 2.
Okay. Wonderful. Thank you. Tariq. Hamoud.
Hey, all right. And I presented in the session, sure did. Overcome a difficult challenge? I don't think so. Let's see. Did you put yourself or your crew at risk because of your personal problem? I did tell all of the nobles to fuck off.
Yeah, it didn't help.
Put yourself at risk because of that?
I mean, I did put myself open. I'm the only one here who's wanted. I've got, the head honcho over there, and I'm literally looking at him going, "You dumbass."
Which one's this? For
that was Kaleem.
No, for the
for
question.
my personal problem.
Oh, personal problem. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll give it to you.
All right.
I would say that it's not really a risk just because you are the chosen. They understand that.
How much goodwill does that allow, though?
It's true. It's
a bad investment if I've ever seen one.
He did deck our escort in the face, which is probably a little risky because he was looking for an excuse.
Yeah. That one I'll be more convinced. Yeah.
Hey, all right. Did you learn something new about yourself or another PC? Honestly, if it was Kaleem they were going for, I probably would have let it happen.
Damn. Okay, good to know.
We got the Nomad Federation and we got that chick from Mira, and if it was the Order, the guy that they were going after, I probably would have turned a blind eye.
All right.
Did you sacrifice or risk something for your PC buddy? That was Tariq, and I don't think so. And did you act in accordance with your icon? That was the judge, and unless you want to count that martyr warrior as an evildoer, no.
In your book, he is. So yes.
Hell yeah. All right, what was that for?
The truth is relative.
Yes.
All right.
All
Awesome. Tariq. And then I also remind me to ask Saeed about something at the end here.
All right. Did you partake in the session? Yeah. Did you overcome a difficult challenge? Help reach critical. The assisted pilot? It's a rough one. Like Valecki, fucking hit that one.
Valecki.
I was like, what am I doing here? I'm just like, oh yeah, he's doing a great job. Keep doing the great job, guy.
Yeah, at a certain point, you're kind of like, there's so many successes going on.
It's like, we're so good. It's like, it doesn't feel like I'm doing anything.
Yeah, you're like the kid who, when your mom's making cookies, they give you the they give you a thing. You're like, oh look, you're helping.
Oh God.
Hey, but still, I would commend you for going up there and doing something.
Trying to help.
So yeah,
not being useless. Oh,
yeah,
God.
I appreciate that. Keep doing that.
All right. Did you put yourself your crew at risk because of your personal problem? No, not this time. Did you learn something new about yourself or another PC? The easy one is like Valecki actually good.
Yeah.
Good. Maybe
he's had it in him all along.
Yeah. All right. Did you sacrifice or risk something for your PC buddy who can have Abdul? And I don't think that happened. So, and then did you act in accordance with the icon? So I don't know if I actually hit any of those. I don't count the keep a secret when it matters because it didn't matter.
Well, it's also not limited to those. It's also just anything encompassing their realm. These are just
examples. Yeah. Those are just examples. So if you think of something that kind of aligns with the icon.
Facing the dark between the stars without fear is probably, like the entire ship is mutinying out of nowhere. This can only be dark things afoot. We got to move.
Yeah, I allowed for the last dialogue that Tariq gave for sure.
Nah, true. If we were going to roll that one in there. Yeah, okay. I'll take it.
You.
That's 3, I think. So
All right.
I'll go with it.
Awesome. Last but not least, Said. Oh.
That's me.
Yeah, did you participate in the session?
Yes.
Okay. Did you overcome a difficult challenge to help your crew reach its current goal?
Pass.
Okay.
Let's come back to that one, Steve.
did you put yourself or your crew at risk because of your personal problem?
No, it was the train was going too fast.
Okay. Did you learn? Oh, wait. Did you learn something new about yourself or another PC?
Starting to think Hamoud
Mm-hmm.
likes being a criminal. You know, I'm starting to think he really doesn't want to get out of that life. You know, Saeed was under the impression initially that, okay, this guy, you know, he's a kind of a hard dude, right? But maybe he's fallen on hard times, you know, doing things he didn't want to do for the sake of survival. And Saeed can understand that. But it's gotten to the point where it's like, okay, maybe he is just kind of a dick. It's just like, by default. Not, you know, he's not looking to change. He's not looking to change for the better. He's looking to impose his view of the world onto others.
That's absolutely Hamoud is an unfortunate soul.
Hamoud, your response?
No, absolutely. I think Hamoud's a very tragic character.
His response is yes.
Absolute. I love it. I love these characters.
Absolutely.
All right, yeah.
No, I at no point am I trying to frame Hamoud as the good guy in any of this. I definitely think he's efficient, but
Absolute.
Yeah,
Absolute.
I saw the way you punched that teenage girl.
yeah, dude, one shot. She didn't stand a chance.
Fuck. All right.
We love our anti-heroes, don't we,
Yeah,
folks?
we love them. We love them. All right, so yes for that. Did you sacrifice or risk something for your PC buddy?
No, I would say
no.
I would say no. Yeah,
Did you act in accordance with your icon? Oh, good.
I was gonna say it's I might have changed PC buddies here because Hamoud's not making it easy.
Hamoud is not your friend.
I ain't sure
Hamoud
But
may
the
not.
Martyr Warriors are. Say,
Yeah. Well, I would say, Hamoud may not view Saeed as a friend, but Saeed views Hamoud as a friend, whether he likes it or not.
I love it.
hell yeah.
It's the idea that Saeed loves everybody, but he doesn't like everybody.
I love it, dude.
So he's taking that mindset with Hamoud right now. He's like, I don't like this guy anymore, but I still love him. So I'm gonna just try through gritted teeth I can fix him, basically. So
You did kind of miss the whole thematic picture here, because all of the characters that I've played are all very unfortunate souls in just different aspects. So we kind of ended up here at the end of that entire arc with Hamoud. And you missed all the context before.
Hey.
yeah, that's what happens when you new kid on the block. What if Oddball didn't have this lost to media thing? I could just go back and watch them.
True that. And did you act in accordance with your icon? Your icon being the martyr, but
Technically, the merchant. If you want to get
heretical,
incorrect, yeah. If you want to be wrong, I would say it was a form of bartering. I don't know. Maybe this is a little closer to the gambler or something. But the idea, him giving that talisman to the guard captain, and in return getting that secret message.
I'll allow it. I will allow
All right.
it. So
This
how
guy's
many
getting secret messages. Kill him.
Yeah, it says kill Hamoud.
All right, so you got participate, learn
Learn something new.
and then act in accordance with your icon. So 3. So you're currently at max 10. I can put another point here for you in your notes as 1. Total of 11.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go in and look at that when I get a chance.
Gotcha. No worries.
And spend that money.
So with all that has happened, Said, would you tell the crew? Would you have told the crew
About the secret message?
Yes. Are you still holding it close to you?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what the fuck any of this means. I'm clearly this first sentence is a lie. I love Marlon. I walk in her light, buddy. All right, Fal. There's no shadows here.
It's a metaphor. It's a metaphor.
No, I'm Saeed is a literalist when it comes to
or actually,
interpretations
maybe
of
it's because it's you're a Samaritan. Maybe that's why they say that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, so you're going to keep it
initially
to yourself.
Well, initially that's what I thought. I was like, oh, is it because I'm a Samaritan? And they're like, this guy's wrong. Yeah, I
all right. Hey.
I don't know who Sidal is. I don't know where Aburs is. I don't know.
Sidal is a planet and system, right? It's a
okay. I thought the name
Sidal is
familiar.
where you are going, where the Amarat is, and Albers is a well. I guess I won't give you that. Not without a cultural.
I mean, it said. Well, I can probably infer it's a town or something because minus in Deep Town and Albers. Okay.
But you're gonna hold that information. Sounds like
I guess
right. That's fine. That's fine.
No, because like I don't
or
feel like I have
next session. We can save it till next session.
I guess I'm
There's
going
a
because
direct correlation between how long he holds onto that message and how hard of a time Hamoud's going to give him.
Yes, because Hamoud knows something. Something's up with Said.
But you got to remember.
Heaving. Yeah, what do we have to remember?
Saeed is an old man. I don't. He's confused. What? What is this?
Yeah. All right. Cool. Well.
Yeah, I don't feel like I have enough information at this moment to. Okay. Obviously, it's something clandestine. But is it like? That's how I felt. Fucking getting this message. I was like reading off the teleprompter. Kids, they love the pull hair on my legs. Like I don't know what the fuck is happening.
All right. Well,
I just hope you don't forget.
Yeah.
Like Sleepy Joe.
I probably, yeah. So you just gonna put it in his pocket and be like, what is this? Who gave this to me? Why do I get sick when I touch it?
With that, any other comments, questions before we head off?
I love Coriolis.
You love Coriolis? Coriolis loves you.
Oh.
Yeah.
So does the darkness.
So does the darkness.
Just Coriolis love me.
Kill Saeed.
What?
Yes, voices in my head, of course.
All right. Well, with that, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the day. If you do, if not, enjoy the rest of the week. With that, we will talk to you later.
All right. Peace, y'all.
Take it easy.